Good morning, folks. We'll be starting in just 1 second. Good morning, everybody. We'll be starting in just 1 second. Okay. Where's my screen here? There it is. Okay, here we go. 1 second, folks. We'll be right there. Okay, perfect. Turn on my camera. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and happy hump day. Happy hump day. Hope everybody's doing great. Let's say hello to everybody. We got Scorpio 007. Ooh, I like that. We got Cifazio. I met your nephew yesterday, Cifazio. Devin, Lloyd, Jeff, Brendan, John, Steve, Genevieve. We got Jody, Dr. Luke, Texas Kirk. We got Afa Diaz. We got Cheese Gray Trader. Good morning, Cheese Gray Trader. Low IQ Johnny. Ivano, Stacy, Mr. Don is here. Dragon Don is here. We got Ray. We got Yuri. We got Sapster. We got Matt. We got Keith, Javad, Becky, George, Mind, Wade, Mr. Koopa, Lloyd, Harold, Minnesota Matt. Welcome. Gregory. Good morning. Robert, Steve, Deanna, Patrick. Moondog is in the house. Sassy Trainer, Tinny is back. Brian, good morning to you. Doug is here. Richie's here. Stan is here. Dave is here. Duzzy, Dave, Richard, Graham, Sin, Brian, James, Walter, Mark, Hopiamatic, Delbert, Hefe's here. Scotty's here. Randy's here. I want to go fast is here. Don, Colette, Ivan, Forrest, William. Good morning, William. Al is here. We got Jesse. Good morning, Jesse. Good to see you. Happy hump day. Adrian, good morning. Gino, Steve, Chris, Karen, the shark is here. Her reputation precedes her. We got Bob. Good morning, Bob, and thank you so much. Charlie's here. Don is here. We got Vernon, Frank, Dave, Rock. We got Robert, Penny. Good morning, Penny. Deanna, Mookie, Jack, High Grounder, Ted, Charlie, Kevin, Henry, Scott, Sean is here, Russ, Moondog, Greg, Eduardo, James, Sandra. Good morning, Sandra. We got CJS949 here, Kirk, Ralph. We got Linda. We got Ladorsky. We got Kirk. We got Ralph. Good morning, Linda. Good to see you. We got Rob. We got Bob. We got Bobby. We got John, RL. Good morning, Eagle Beagle. Kai, Goose is here. Gustavo's here. We got My Trades. Tim, good morning, Tim. Hey, happy birthday, Don. Let's all wish Don a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Don. Wishing you the best. All the best. Lots of health and happiness. We got PF Flyer here. We got Rod. We got Mitch. We got Raj, Arnolfo. Jason. Good morning, Jason. Ron, Richard, Rock. Happy the cat is here to study with you. She's very attentive. I think she loves your voice. Thank you. Next gen. We got Sherman, Kurt, Sergey, David, Carla, Peanut, Brett, Cam. We got Kai. We got Bull Rider, Krisha. And I don't know if you guys saw me yesterday. If you guys were here yesterday, I stopped by really quickly. I said hi to a couple of folks. Carlos was there at the event yesterday. Lance and a couple of other guys had an event. So I stopped by and said hello yesterday. I was there for just a few minutes. I didn't want to get anybody infected with my cold. Rebecca, good morning. Bill, good morning. Paul, good morning. Rod, good morning, everybody. William, good morning. Kevin, good morning to you. Mr. Carlsbad. Charlie, good morning. Victor, good morning. Let me just pull up a couple of things here. And we will be ready to go. Here we go. Okay, so real quick, as we're getting started here, just a few points of business concerns. Mary, good morning. Deanna, good morning. Diamond Jen, good morning. Flying Ronan, Gregory, Stephen, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Dave, good morning. Mr. Singer, good morning. Scorpion 1, look at you. David, good morning. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so real quick. Yesterday in the VIP room, I did some live trading, okay? I showed you guys the pit. I'm going to do that again today, and I'm going to maybe give you guys some free trades. The agenda actually is the following. And if you guys took AEE yesterday, let me know. But we're going to talk about specifically how to use the Pro Trader dashboard for swings, how to scan for day trades, how to scan for scalps. I'm going to review the different option criteria. Excuse me, again. I'm going to talk about the momentum oscillator, the multi-time frame oscillator. I'm going to talk about my top stocks using the Pro Trader dashboard, and maybe we'll find another bonus trade like we did yesterday. That's what my agenda is, and I'm sticking to it. And let me give you the link for that in case you guys want to join us. Here's the link for that. Here is my Telegram channel where I post stuff all day long for you guys, all day long. And morning, if I missed somebody like John, Jason, Doug, good morning, everybody. Hey, Carlos, good to see you again. It was nice chatting with you yesterday. Good morning, Rock. And here is Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show. Thanks, Bob. There you go. Now, folks, if you're just coming in here right now, like a lot of folks are, and I sound worse than I am. I'm getting over my cold. It went from my throat to my nose. I'm like a day or two behind my wife. So I'm almost there. So first things first, make sure you're watching at 1080p, okay? You don't want to be watching at a lower quality. So make sure you're watching at 1080p, okay? Right here, 1080p. Don't settle for less, and don't settle for auto, 1080p. Then, if you don't mind, give us one thumbs up just one time and subscribe to our channel somewhere right here, and you'll be notified when I post a video. Yeah, Deanna got a little piece of AEE. Good. 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 So anyhow, today I will be continuing our discussion, okay, on the Pro Trader dashboard. Yesterday looked like folks were having a blast. They asked me to continue the session. They didn't want it to end. It was actually a lot of fun. Now, remember, folks, we have Fed data coming today. We have the employment report. This report is delayed. Good, HG. Glad to hear that. It was the gift that didn't stop giving, right? Good morning, Joe. This employment report is coming out today, okay? Now, these are the things we're looking at. This is only delayed for a few days, so it's not really that delayed. Okay, there we go. We want the unemployment rate. We want the average hourly earnings rate year over year. I care about the year over year numbers the most, okay? And then obviously the number. But this is what I'm caring about, what I care about, the year after year, average hourly earnings, and unemployment rate. Now, so let me give you a heads up. If the employed, that's funny. If the employment report, by the way, bonds are coming up right now nicely. If the employment report is weak, there will be increased pressure to lower rates, which will be good for the market. So the market wants a weaker report. So I'm going to repeat this again for you. You may want to write this down. If the report is weaker than expected, then the bond market will rally because there will be a higher expectation that the Fed will take action. Okay. All right. So again, weaker report, higher bonds, good for the market. Stronger report, not so great for the market. Okay. So I'm just kind of giving you both scenarios. Okay. I don't know, Sean, but that's a good question. Anyway, these are the numbers. We'll have more data at 8:30, but it's not real. This report is not that delayed. Okay, it's not that delayed. So we should be okay. And by the way, don't forget to stop by Customer Service Live. They're going to talk about Pro Trader Dashboard, high volume candles, and Thinkorswim. It's going to be a great show. And here again is the link for the Cam and Gustavo show, which you do not want to miss out. Okay. All right, let's earnings. Shopify, Humana, Heinz, T-Mobile, McDonald's. Okay, I'm going to say this again. Shopify, Humana, Infotech, important healthcare, very important consumer staple. McDonald's. I'm not going to tell you how important McDonald's is. You'll tell me how important McDonald's is. And Infotech. So we got a lot of catalysts today. And here are um, some of the stocks that are coming out this morning. You could see them right here. These are the important ones. I believe Cisco is coming out tonight. Yeah, Cisco's later today. So we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay. Hey, Jack. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're just getting started. So we went over the Fed data today. In addition to the Fed data, um, we also have, we also have the petroleum report today, and we have a couple of Fed speakers, and we have a 10-year bond auction. Now, folks, this could be meaningful, okay? This could be meaningful. The 4-month, no. A 10-year, anything over 5-year is a 10-year and the 30-year move the same way. So we got to keep an eye on this, and you have 3 speakers. So we may have some volatility today. And also, um, and also, we had a pretty choppy day yesterday. So we had a pretty flat day yesterday. So we could see some volatility today. Yesterday was a really crappy day. US dollar. US dollar continues to break down. Now there's some support right here, but I mean, it's kind of wicky, but it's making lower lows. So it's kind of contradictory right now, but it is making lower lows. Let's see what happens in the next 2 days, but I'm not liking this trajectory. If it doesn't bounce hard off of this, and it doesn't look like it is, it will continue sinking lower. Always a pleasure, my most learned mentor. Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. The bond market. Oh boy. The bond market's up again. The bond market is up, and it was up over a full basis point yesterday, and it's looking pretty good today. Remember, we need to get above the 50-day moving average. 1 second, folks. I just got to put on my jacket. I'm getting a little chilly. 1 second. Sorry about that. Minor minor interruptions. All right. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Great to see you as well, Carlos. Thanks, Carlos. Definitely, I appreciate it. Same to you, and safe travels back to LA. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Yeah, I had hung out with Carlos for a little bit yesterday, and a couple of other folks. It was really nice. I'll talk about silver and gold in a minute, James. I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't rush. We'll get there. And I'm going to pull up the bond market since here's what the bond market's looking like right now. You could see this. It's not looking bad. It's looking pretty good. And you could see that the SPY is doing exactly the same thing, just kind of coming off right now. But things aren't looking that bad. It looks like we bottomed out at about 5 in the morning, and we've been going up for the last 3 hours since then. The next level, folks, you may want to write this down. The next level we need to get above on the SPY is 693.24. I'm using my levels from yesterday, which seem to be working amazingly well. Look, these are my levels from yesterday. Do you remember I said something very important yesterday? I said, that's okay, Shamens. I said, if we have a choppy day yesterday, thanks, Deep. I feel better. Thank you. I said, if we have a choppy day, then the SPY will respect my levels really well. Remember I said that yesterday? Well, I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. Look at this. Look at this. We did them over here. Okay. Look at all this. Look at that. I mean, come on. So the next level we want to break is 693.24. I don't even know if I'm going to be changing the levels today because this is about as perfect as it's going to get. So when you have a choppy day, my levels hold really, really well. Okay. Run day, they don't because, well, you're not dealing with support and resistance, but choppy days, we do. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I'm not bragging. I'm just showing you how well the levels held. Keep an eye on 693.24. If we break above, the next level is 693.88. So we got to get above 693.24. That's a major resistance level. We've tried to break it. Look, we tried to break it once, twice, three, four times. 693.24 right here. And if we can break right here, 693.88, we could see some upside. I would actually write this down if I were you. Um, oh God, this thing happened again. Happened like yesterday. Let me turn this off. And here, close. And then let me turn this back on. Just close this here. Bear with me, bear with me. I just want to get this thing done. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. And here we are. One second, folks. There we go. Let me just move this here. SPY. And let me get my overnight levels again here. Okay. All right. And we just went pat. Okay, so we just broke that level right here. See that? The next one is 693.88. Keep an eye on this level. Sorry about that, folks. 693.24 we just broke, and now I'm looking at 693.88, and here are the levels. And again, I'm sorry about that. I had a little snafu. So keep an eye on these levels right here. If we can get above right here, 693.88, we got a nice move higher. Anyway, so I'm liking the bond market. I apologize about that. Had to take a little detour. Okay, gold. Gold is still in this channel. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Gold is up about 1.5%, but we're still in this area. We got to get above this line right here. Look, we got to get above this line. It's moving in that direction, but we got to get there. Looking at silver this morning, it's interesting. Silver was down 3% last night, and now it's up 5.6. So we're above yesterday's levels. We have a bonus spread that expires actually today in the pit. We'll see if we can make some money on it, if this thing is worth something, or at least get something out of it, okay? Good morning, Norman. Nestor, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Folks, if you're just coming in here right now, and I know some of you are, please, please, please make sure you're watching at 1080p. 1080p, okay? And give us one thumbs up, just one time. All right, let's continue. I'll post the link for the rooms in a second again. Actually, here's the VIP room today at noon. Here's the link for that. Good morning, Michelle. Here is the link for the Telegram channel. Good morning, Dave. So good to see everybody. We have some friendly faces here. And here's Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show. If the market breaks down, gold and silver should do pretty well. But the market's not breaking down. It's not even close to breaking down. Good morning, Mike. So silver and gold still consolidating. Looks like they want to move a little higher, but again, we got a lot of stuff here. So right now, boxed in, boxed in. Gold and silver boxed in. Here, you could see it right here, just boxed in. Although I'm really like what I'm seeing right here. So if it continues right here, it's wicking. Every time it comes here, it's wicking. But I like how it's coming here and not being volatile. So if it continues, it may break through. What I want to see it break through this level on volume. Look at volume. It's been going down, which means there's been less and less interest in it. So we need to see volume increase and get back above this level and price to get here. If price is going to tither, if price tithers here and the volume is low, no soup for us. Okay. All right. Thanks, Cam. Good morning, Chuck. Cam is going to have a pro trader dashboard today, high volume candles. I'll show you all that today as well. It'll be a lot of fun. Right now, SPY is coming back through that area. Again, 693.88 is really the main area we need to break. And I'll talk about that a little more as well. Crude oil. What time is it? Crude oil looks like it wants to break through here, although this is this morning and it can end up being one of these wiki bars here. So I would put a question mark here and I would wait for some confirmation. Volume is okay on crude oil, actually, but I want to see more follow through. And it looks like geopolitical tension is declining slightly. Okay, so just to review with you, U.S. dollar is sitting on this support level. It's wicking here, which means it could bounce. The trajectory is still weaker. So until I see proof of us trading over here, up well into this comfort zone right here, into this liquidity zone, I'm not really seeing anything crazy. So as of right now, choppy to bearish with a potential to bounce off of these levels. How do you get these screens? Here, I can give you a link. Here's a link to this screen right here. I've just set up bar charts. That's all. Here it is, Mitchell. You could see it. You could see it right here. Here's my trend lines. I've been using this program for 3 decades, actually 3 decades now. So I've been using it. I'm just comfortable using it, and I like it in the morning. I like to use stock fetcher and bar chart when the markets are not open, and I like to use TC2000 and Thinkorswim under protest when the markets are open. I'm not a huge fan of Thinkorswim. I like their brokerage. I'm not a big fan of their platform. It's bulky, but it's really effective. So, and I have Matt. Matt is really good with all that. You know what? Why don't I give you a screenshot of this? Okay. Here, let me give you a screenshot. That way you can. I'm going to post this on Telegram. Okay. So you guys will have some of these for today, so you could look at them. Okay. How does that sound? Here, U.S. dollar chart. Be cautious of more breakdown if this level doesn't hold. So I just posted it for you on Telegram, okay? To use, you need to Mitchell, to use this, you need to be able to, you need to come here every day and you'll learn how to use it, just like a lot of people have. The bond market, here, let me post this for you guys. I don't do it every day, but I'm in a good mood today. I'm getting over my cold, finally. We have 55 winners in a row, I think, in the pit. We haven't had a loser in almost 4 months. I'm pretty happy. We need to get here on bonds. The swing trading programs are working good. Weekly cash flow's killing it. We just need the high flyers to start hitting. We need those stocks to start hitting, and then we'll be whole. Long bond needs to trade above the green line. Okay. So I'm posting all this for you guys right now in the main Telegram channel. If you're not there, you can go right here and hook yourself up. Here's the link for it. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I can post gold and silver. Sure. So here's gold. We got to get above this level. Here, I'll post it for you. I'm not going to post gold and silver. It's a little redundant because they're doing the same thing. but we need to get above here on volume. Here, I'm posting this for you, okay? Gold needs to move above the black line on volume. Okay? There you guys go. Don't say I'm not giving you the goodies. Crude oil. Crude oil is kind of stuck here till we know otherwise. So we got to be cautious here. And Bitcoin. Remember what I told you about Bitcoin? Remember, so here's what I told you. I told you guys something really important the other day. And this applies to everything. So here's Bitcoin. And I told you that either we rally like we have a V recovery, or if we can't break this level, we're going to turn down and come back down. Okay? So I'm going to post this for you. Bitcoin. Okay? So I'm posting these for you as well. Okay? That's good about Shopify. Remember, folks, Shopify is a platform for small mom and pop businesses. And by the way, this is why you need to look for confirmation. So you didn't get a confirmation of this bar. You didn't get a confirmation of the 8-day. And look at what happened. We just flipped right down. Okay. China is stuck. China is stuck. They've been stuck for the last 10 years, but yeah, they're stuck. Not really much going on with China. Okay, let's get to the catalyst. Does anybody want to tell me what the catalysts are? We got a bunch of professionals here who actually know what they're talking about. Lay it on me, folks. Give me the catalysts. By the way, the SPY is now using 693.24 as support. Look. It went past this level and now it's holding here. If it holds here, that'll be support. If it holds here. I don't know if it will. If it holds here. Oh, it's not holding. Still maybe. We'll see how it goes when this bar closes. Also, a lot of you have a major issue. A lot of you guys, you make decisions on assets before the daily bar closes. You can't do that because you're relying on the daily bar. So you got to be careful, okay? Okay, Minnesota Matt's coming in hot and heavy. Healthcare, financials, consumer discretionary. I got healthcare, financial, infotech, consumer staples. Yes, I got consumer discretionary. I got energy fed, basic. Matt, help me out here. Where do you got the industrial and basic materials from? And you're probably right. I'm the only thing I'm missing is industrial and basic materials, which leads me to believe I'm missing something. Walter, where did you get your chip stock? If it's not in the S&P 500, it's not a catalyst. Where did you get I must be missing something. Where did you get the basic materials in industrial from? Let me know. I'm probably missing something because I got healthcare, financial, infotech, staples, discretionary, Fed, and energy. Oh, the job report is out. Ooh, look at the SPY. SPY is going up. Bond market. Oh, bonds are going down. Oh, not good. But the SPY is going up. SMH is going up. Let's see what the employment report is. Let's see if it's weak or not. Yeah, 4.3. Unemployment rate, 4.3. It's not that bad. Yeah, so this is not good for the bond market. The unemployment rate, what is this? 130,000? Holy moly. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Why is SMH, the bond market's going down, but stocks are going up? Huh. This is weird. Okay, this is really weird, folks. So the report is really solid. I guess the stock market's liking the good economy. Okay. Great. I mean, the unemployment rate is great. There's no reason for the Fed to take any action, which means the bond market. So look, the bond market is going straight down, which is not good for our economy. But this decreases the odds. This basically says what I was saying, how we're not going to have anything happening in March. But look at the stock market. This is beautiful. This is very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Huh. I was expecting if bonds to go down to take stocks with them, but we're seeing the opposite effect. This is why I'm saying you could never predict the reaction. Look at this. The bond market's going down, right? Which means interest rates are going straight up. But look at SMH. This is wonderful. This is very good. I like this. No interest rate cuts. No, 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 no. This is amazing. They were, I mean, look at this, 130,000. Jeez. Talk about a good report. Hmm. Weird, very weird. We'll see. But this is telling us that this is telling us that this is the market's really moving. Look, we're getting above all our key levels right now. This is very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Tech stocks are moving well. COHR. Nice. Very nice. I like this. Okay, let's continue. But so far, so good. Thanks, Jeff. And they were talking yesterday to have low expectation. Well, this is pretty good. This is really good. This is I mean, it's not good for the bond market, but it's great for the stock market. The bond market on a daily basis right now, it's going to come down here. This is the bond market right now. You can see it right here. Meanwhile, look at SPY. SPY's loving this. Look at this thing. This is crazy. Right off the 8-day too. Look at that. That's a nice bar. So folks, this is the key level right here, 696. There's a lot of stuff here at 696. We got to break 696, okay? That's the next level. Okay. I don't want to be late for work, so let's continue. But this is good. This is good. All right. Investors are awaiting release of, and by the way, did Minnesota Matt tell me about GNRC? GNRC. Okay. Yeah. That's what I missed. GNRC. Thank you for that. And SW. Okay. Thank you for that. That's what I missed. I missed industrial and basic materials this morning. Investors await release of U.S. non-farmer report. We already got that. Western Digital and STX slumped yesterday. I actually like WDC quite a bit right now. On the bullish side, DDOG surged more than 13%. Retail sales were unchanged. December weaker than expectations. Tomorrow we have the jobs report, not the employment, but the jobs report. Yep. Thank you. I got it, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here. No, it's not good for consumer staples because speculative stocks are going up. It's good for consumer discretionary. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't expect the stock market to rally this hard on the fall down from the bond market. Anyways, the next meeting is going to be June 17th. Okay, June 17th. June 17th. Cleveland President Hammack said Tuesday that interest rates could remain hold for an extended period of time while officials assess incoming Fed data rather than trying to fine-tune the fund rate. I prefer to err on the side of patience. I couldn't agree with her more. Logan said she's hopeful inflation will continue to ease, though it will take material weakness in labor market for her to back further interest rate cuts. Well, we're definitely not seeing any weakness, right? We're not seeing any weakness, okay? So let's see here. Private payroll, 172,000. Holy moly. What are these people? What? This is crazy. This is a big surprise. This is a very, very big surprise. Okay. Absolutely. Listen to what Richie's saying. Don't get FOMO. Don't get FOMO, folks. Wait. Don't get FOMO. But this is an amazing number. I wasn't expecting that. Works 78% chance of a no rate change. This is now going to go to about 99%. All focused on the US monthly payroll. We already have that. And that's just from last Friday. So it's not a big delay. I want to go fast. Don't, if you assume someone massaged these numbers, then you're going to assume that somebody massaged all numbers. Then what are you going to rely on? You understand? You got to have a baseline. I didn't say these numbers are good. I'm saying these numbers are good for the unemployment rate, which means employment is very good. We want good employment. Sebastian says, "Can you explain why these numbers are good?" Because America is showing a very high degree of employment. Isn't it good, Sebastian, when people have jobs in America? Look, this is crazy good jobs number report. That means there's jobs. So it's very good, which means we don't, if there's jobs, what do we need to lower rates for? Exactly. All right. Job report will include revisions to job growth for March of 2025, significant markdown in the pace of hiring. No, no, no. Economists forecast January will come at 66,000. Yeah, 130,000, more like it, or 172,000. Yeah, they were expecting 64,000, 75,000, 75 and 70. They got 172 and 130. That's crazy. All right. Hourly wages, unemployment rate, crude oil is coming out today, although this will not have much of an impact. Fed speakers will speak. We already talked about earnings. We're not at 8.4. Alexander, you're too lazy. You got to keep updating this. We're at like 14% right now. Europe is down 0.34, not too much. China closed roughly flat. You could see that right here. Not much going on with China. China actually looks like it wants to come down. The big firm layoffs, no focus on small business growth. We need to repeat month of this. Yeah, we need a repeat month of this. All right. And look where we stopped moving higher. 695.66, right at my upper level right here. See that? We gotta, this level, 696, we gotta break this level. This is a huge, it's got a lot of resistance here. A lot of resistance here. But I'm loving how chips are moving. So far, so good. I love how chips are moving on this. This is great. Okay, let's continue. I'm happy about this. Where's Japan? Japan closed today for national holiday. They'll reopen again. Cloudflare's up 13%. Mattel slumped 30%. They didn't do well during the holidays. Moderna's down 10%. Robinhood slumped 7%. Not great. Not great. Not great. All right. Oh, 1 second, folks. Somebody's at the door. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. I've been waiting for a package. 1 second. 1 second. All right. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I apologize. I had to open the door. My wife assigned me with opening the door for the maids today, so I had to do that. I'm so sorry about that. We have cleaning people coming in on Wednesdays. Okay. The volatility. Notice this has not been broken yet. I need this to be broken. I'm just going to adjust it a little bit right there. But this needs to break in order for the market to go higher, and I'm not seeing that yet. I'll be watching attention to this. I'll be paying attention to this in as the day goes on and hoping that volatility does fall. But I want to see it break this 16 level, 16, 17. I want to see it on this side of the fence. I want this trend line broken because to me, it looks like it just wants to consolidate, go higher, and break up and break up. So I want volatility to come on this side of the fence. If volatility continues moving right here, it's not going to be great for the market. By the way, let's see what the bond market's doing. Bond market's holding right at our low on yesterday's level, and stocks are bouncing off yesterday's high levels. These are levels that I drew for you, by the way, and they're holding really well right now. I'm going to revise them in just a few minutes for you, okay? Okay. Total put to call ratio. It looks like yesterday it looks like sellers, especially on the tech stocks, this is nervousness. This is greed. This is nervousness. It looks like we've been hedging. We've been running up to the fear side for the last couple of days, and usually when that happens, we start turning around towards the greed side. So this is actually bearishness yesterday. So I'm looking to get into bullishness. This means there's more put buyers than call buyers the last couple of days, okay? You could see it right here. Although these numbers are not very meaningful, at least not until we get here, above here, but we could see that there's been more put buyers than call buyers the last few weeks, okay? I mean, the last few days, excuse me. All right, let's talk about indexes. I mentioned to you that SPY has to break this area right here. We got to break this area with gusto, okay? We got to break this area with gusto. So far, we haven't broken anything. We're just kind of sitting here. You see that? We got to break this area. We got to break this area. We haven't broken this area. QQQ. This is a big problem right here. This is a big problem. We haven't broken this yet. Even in real time right now, we haven't broken this yet. And there's a huge amount of resistance right here. Huge amount of resistance. And by the way, look at the daily. See what I was saying? What would happen? So this is the 5-minute chart. This is the daily chart. This is in real time right now, okay? This is in real time. 8-day, my trend line. See how it consolidates here? And remember what I told you. We got to break above that. See how it's wicking down? It's getting slapped right here near the 560, 690, 696 level, which is right above us right here. See how it's coming off? I need this to break. I want to be on this side of the fence. This is all real time right now, folks. I'm sharing this with you in real time right now. This is real time. See how it's backing away, how it's a wick? That's a slap right there. See, that's being slapped. That's a slap. The bigger the wick, the more it's being slapped. And we got to get above this area. It can look beautiful getting up here, but if it doesn't get above here, no soup. And Richie was just telling you guys, don't get FOMO. Wait for price action to confirm. It's confirming this area, but it's not confirming this area. We want to be on this side of the fence. So let's be careful. Let's be careful. Looks to me like most of today's move has been done pre-open. So this is a problem. And if we can't get above, we need to get above 621. I'm going to post this for you because this is important. Everything I'm saying is important, but this is really important right here. See, we got to get on this side of the NASDAQ. Let me post this for you. We need to get above the 50-day line on the QQQ before anything fun happens. Okay? I just posted this for you right now. The white candles are high volume candles. And by the way, the SPY now is breaking through that level. So let's see if we can break through 696. If we can break through 696, this will be good. And chip stocks are cooperating, by the way, which is fantastic. It's very nice. Very, very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I'm glad I bought WDC off that low yesterday. Anyways, let's continue. QQQ, we got to get above this level. RSP, this is too much. I'm hoping that this starts actually cooling off a little bit and money starts coming into this right here, chips, which are now breaking higher, which I really like. Here, let's see, SMH. See, SMH just took out the high right here. That's an A line right here on chips. That's a very bullish pattern. Okay. I like what I'm seeing, folks. I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing. I just want to see the SPY break above 696. Here, let me write that for you. SPY needs to break and confirm above 696. Okay? I'm posting all this for you guys. I'm posting you. The least you could do is give us one thumbs up. All right. Volatility. We talked about volatility. I'm hoping that volatility doesn't just end here, but it breaks and comes down to the 50. I want to see it at 16. Put the call ratio we talked about. We talked about all of this. We talked about SMH, mega caps. Mega caps. Let's look at MAGs live. MAGs right now are right at the 8-day moving average. We got to break above this level. We got to. They're holding the 8-day. We got to break above this level. The next level is 64. Here, let's 64.56. MAGs need to trade above. What was that level again? 64.66. 64.66 to see some fun in the sun. Okay, I'm posting this for you. Okay. I'll let you know if we have Ladon. I'll let you know if we have um a trade on SMH. I'll let you know. And all right, so I like how everything is looking here. What about market internals? Let's see. 324, you still have plenty of upside. There's not a lot of momentum to the downside. Although I got to be honest with you, there's plenty of stocks to the downside, but there's just not that much momentum. So I'd be careful taking shorts right now. In terms of sectors, this is going to change. If the market continues moving higher, this is going to look very different in the next couple of hours. Oops, what happened here? But right now, we're still on the bottom end. What's good is yesterday, remember coming into yesterday, semiconductors were right here, and I showed you how all the speculative sectors are right here. Well, look how we came into today. Semiconductors are up here. Everything is here. All the speculative stuff is here, but semiconductors were starting to poke their head yesterday. And today, I'm hoping that this starts coming back up. Okay? Folks, is this benefiting you? Is this giving you a good feel for the market, for the broad market? Okay, it should. %, 50%. We need this number to get above 50%. Otherwise, momentum here is fine. There's no problems there. Let's see what the SPY is doing again. Looks like it's going higher. I like this. I like what I'm seeing here. Okay. Let me give you intraday levels. Man, my levels yesterday were great. But I'll just delete them, okay? We'll start from scratch. We want to start from scratch. Got some interesting moves here on the SPY. Okay. Let me send this your way. I'm going to post this right now for you. All right, cool. And remember, folks, I'm not 100% just yet, so I'm not as frisky as I usually am. SPY levels. Usually I'm a little more friskier. I promised Clyde that I would behave myself today. Oh, wow. These levels look great. You know what? I'm not changing this. These are my levels from yesterday. Just going to add something here and maybe here. These levels look fantastic. I ain't changing this. I'm leaving these levels alone. Don't fix what's not broken. QQQ, hardly any changes from yesterday. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm glad you guys are getting some value out of this. SMH, let's look at it. Let's redo SMH. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Still going higher. I love this. Just for good measures. Look at that coming up here. I love this. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. I love this. I don't have, well, yeah, I could give you higher levels here actually. Right there and right there. Look at that. This is a very nice move on SMH, folks. Very nice move. SMH levels. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing right now in the market. Let's look at the bonds, see what bonds are doing. Bonds are holding down here, and SPY is breaking out. See, we're almost at that 696 level. This is what I want to see. Ooh, I don't want to be late for work. Okay, let me speed things up. I got to speed things up. IWM, Russell 2000. Mm. Okay. I'm going to get a haircut today, so I'll be leaving the office a little bit earlier, but I'm around all day. Yeah, the hour does go fast. Thanks, Carlos. Appreciate it. This hour does go fast. I actually wish I could just spend the whole day with you guys. I don't know if it would, I don't think it would negatively impact. And plus, I do all my trades live anyway, so I don't think it would really make any difference. But maybe one day we'll do that. We'll do a full trading session, a full day's trading session. Wouldn't that be good? Spend a day with, maybe on my birthday or something like that. You know, we'll do a full day trading session, something fun where I can have fun the whole day. Okay, so listen to me. This level right here, this is a very important level. 88.21. It's a very important level, okay? All right. I'm just going to give all of this to you, and I'll write that down. Here, right here, this level right here. So if we come back up here, I want to see us break this level right here, okay? 88.21. TLT, TL alert and programs for yesterday. They may also need to be closed. Yeah, Matt's around today. We're here. You'd like that, okay? TLT levels. Again, keep your eye on this level right here. Keep your eye on this level right here. This level right here. The X. You see this X? This level? If we come back up here and break through, bonds are going to come back up. That's where the gap is right here. You see that? So, okay. All right. I am going to give you my top stocks right now, and then I gotta rush. I really gotta run. I don't want to get in trouble and be late. These are my shorts. Uber, FIS. Yep, October 29th. Yes, October 29th. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's if you guys have questions that I didn't answer, please send me an email. I'm around all day. Workday, Adobe. Although today I would be careful with technology. I mean, it's look at that. It's negative and yeah, that's a good short right there. Adobe, Intuit, a lot of shorts, a lot of tech stocks on my watch list to the downside right now. SFM, that's a beauty right there for the 120th time. And GRPN. Now look, it's a cheap stock, but it's a beautiful stock. Here, let me tell my buddy here. Okay. Now let me give you the longs. ED. I don't have a lot of tech stocks on my list. That's an A line, by the way. I'm not expecting utilities, however, to go higher today if tech starts moving higher. Pfizer, that's a good trend. Still has not that deviated. Pfizer, WMB. Sorry, folks, I got to rush a little here. I don't want to be late. WMB. Oh, that's great, Jeff. Look at that. She's a Scorpio like me. DD. That's a nice look right there. That's a nice breakout right there. And look, it's got volume. I'm gonna make a little note here. Ben. Nice. You want me to look at Oracle? I'll quickly look at Oracle. No. It's in a downtrend and it's to start trying to go up. No. We want it to revert back down or we want it to trade above here. Oracle is not hot right now. Oracle is in a mess right now. Let's continue. CNP. Nice. AGI. Mm-hmm. LSCC. There you are, Jeff. Of course. Not today. The stock is a little too hot. Maybe for a day trade. Not today. Not today. It's a little, which is, by the way, very good for chip stocks. ADM. You know, they're very insensual. These chip stocks. They're like this. That's a nice breakout right here. Nice V style type of a breakout. I like that. ADM. Don't confuse ADM with AMD. I do it all the time. Okay. Sorry about that, Jack. My wife is doing the same thing right now, by the way, as you. That's a beautiful stock. Look at this trend, FTI. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful clean trend right there. ROL. Let's see if I can get out of here on time today. Yeah, I will be able to. That's very nice chart. I'm giving you guys some very pretty stocks today. Lows. And maybe a chip stock for a nice strong chip day. What do you think? ADI? Look how beautiful it is, and it's not overextended. Richie, it's not overextended, and it's breaking out of this compression right here. I like this. I like what I'm seeing here. I may have a victim for myself here. Okay, you wanted me to look at, what was it? RMBS. I really do have to run. And I'll be here at lunchtime. No RMBS, please. No RMBS. And NUE, one last one. This is the last one. Nucor, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful chart. Let me put it on my list, okay? Who told me new core? Uh, very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, folks. Here's the deal. Here's the deals. I will be um, in the VIP room at noon talking pro trader dashboard and giving you guys free trades. You would be loony toony to miss that, okay? Here is the link. I really do have to rush. Here is the Telegram channel where you can get all these goodies that I'm posting. And here's customer service live. Cam and Gustavo every day from 10 to 1. Yep. I like, yes. Thank you, George. Thank you. Folks, I have to run. I apologize. I have the small caps to deal with in the office. And I do it from there. I gotta go, but I will see you all at noon. I really want to appreciate you and thank you for all your support. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you guys. Please be careful. I like what I'm seeing quite a bit, but we got to be reasonable here. Let the market go with the first half hour. Let's see how things go, and then we'll start looking for setups, okay? We're not late for the party, so don't think you're late. Don't get FOMO. Do not get FOMO.